So here we are at the end. I've done my last chain 3, and here's the beginning chain 3 of the round. To connect, I'm going to slip stitch into the third chain of chain 3, counting from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, like normal, with a slip stitch. Like that. And this is my piece at the end of this round. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 groups all the way around with chain 3 in between. Now for round 8. So here is round 8. So at this point, we are now starting the Christmas tree element. So each Christmas tree is going to be created separately and attached into the chain 3 of the groups, as marked by the indicator of the letter A here, okay? So that means that we're going to have to cut our yarn and reattach it into the chain 3 of the groups and then start round 8. So let's do that. So I'm just going to cut my yarn, pull it through, and tie it up and fasten it off, which I will do later, and then we are going to just reattach the new string here. So I'm going to insert my hook into the chain 3 of the group, take my string and just pull it through, like that, and then I'm just going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This part here, we're going to have to tie it into here to secure it. So here's our pattern, and it's telling us to do chain 3, 1, 2, 3 with the dots, and then it's telling us to do 2 double crochet into this chain space here. So for a total of 3 double crochet at the beginning. So each tree is going to be done separately. So we're going to start off with the first one now. So after we do our chain 3, which acts as our first double crochet, we're going to do 2 more double crochet into the same chain space. At the same time, I'm working my tail over my hook, so I'm taking the tail, resting it over my hook, and completing my double crochet. 1 and 1 more. 2, like that. Now for round 9. So each tree goes from round 8 to round 24, and we just repeat that for each tree. Okay, so once we're done this tree, we cut our yarn and begin the second tree. Once we're done the second tree, we cut our yarn, begin the third tree. And each time we do a new tree, we attach it to the old tree, as indicated by these arrows here, which I will show you later on. So after we do 8, we are here on 9. So round 9 starts off with chain 3 with the 3 dots, and then a 2 double crochet into the first double crochet, 1 double crochet into the second double crochet, and 3 double crochet into the third double crochet, which is the top of the chain 3 of the previous round. So each of the chain 3s of this round will be acting as our first double crochet for the remainder of the tree. So here we are at the end of round 8. To begin round 9, I'm going to have to turn my work. So turn your work around like this and begin chain 3 for round 9. 1, 2, 3. This acts as our first double crochet. We are going to do 2 more double crochet into this first double crochet here. So we have 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. The first one, we are going to do 2 more double crochet into there for a total of 3 double crochet. 1, 2, like that. Then the next stitch, we're going to do 1 double crochet into there. And then the last stitch, we are going to do 3 double crochet into there. Okay, so it's hard to see, but this last stitch here is the top of the third chain of chain 3 previous round. We're just going to do 3 double crochet into there. 1, 2, and 3, like that. Now for round 10. For round 10, here's round 10. So we've done 8, we've done 9, we're on 10. We start off with chain 3, which acts as our first double crochet, 2 double crochet into the same stitch. Then you do 1 double crochet in the next double crochet, 1 double crochet in the next double crochet, 1 double crochet into the next double crochet. At this point, you see that there's a dot. That means that you can add a bead into this stitch if you like. 1 double crochet into the next double crochet, 1 double crochet into the next double crochet, and 3 double crochet into the last double crochet. So here we are at the end of round 9. To begin round 10, we're going to turn our work. Begin round 10. Start off with a chain 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 double crochet into the first double crochet. 1, 2, 1 double crochet in the remaining double crochets until the very last one here, which is our chain 3 previous round, and the third chain of chain 3 previous round, which is also the top of the last double crochet, we will do 3 double crochet into there. So in the meantime, 1 double crochet into each of the next double crochets. And here is our chain 3. It's hard to see where the third chain is, but on yours you'll be able to find it. It's the third chain of chain 3. We will do 3 double crochets into there.
1, 2, and 3 like this.
Now for round 11. For round 11, we are going to start off with chain 3, which acts as our first double crochet. Then we're going to do 2 more double crochet into the first double crochet, 1 double crochet into the remaining double crochets into the last double crochet, which is the chain 3 of previous round. In this last double crochet, we will do 3 double crochet into there. So let's do that first. Okay, so for round 11, we're going to turn our work. Begin with a chain 3. Do 2 double crochet into the same stitch. 1 and 2. Then 1 double crochet in the remaining double crochets into the last one, where we will do 3 into there. So here we are at the last one. We will do 3 double crochet into here. So it's just our chain 3 of the previous round, 3 double crochet on top of there.
1, 2, 3, like that.
So by the end of round 11, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 double crochet. Now for round 12. So because round 12 is a new section, right? So here's a section, here's a section. Round 12 is indented into here. That means we have to slip stitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches to get to the center here. So here we are to begin row 12. So to begin row 12, we're going to turn our work and we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to do a slip stitch into the same stitch, which for our first one, we're going to do a slip stitch into the second stitch, slip stitch into the third stitch, slip stitch into the fourth stitch, slip stitch into the fifth stitch, slip the stitch into the sixth stitch, like that. That's going to lead you to the center 5 stitches of this row. So we have double crochet here, we have double crochet here, and we have center 5 stitches here. So the first one is the one where our last slip stitch is into. 2, 3, 4, 5, the center 5 stitches. Just make sure you're into the center 5 stitches, and then we'll begin round 12. So just like here, round 12, if you count, we did our slip stitches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which leads us to the center 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's what we're working into. So we have double crochet here, we have double crochet here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are in the center that we are working into. So our first one, which is where our slip stitch is into, we're going to directly do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then 3 double crochet into the last stitch. So that'll use up our 5 stitches in the center here. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so for round 12, we're going to start off with chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 2 double crochet into the same stitch. 1, 2. 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 double crochet in the last stitch. 1, 2, and 3, like that. So your tree would look like this so far. Now for round 13. So here we are for round 13. For round 13, we're going to begin with chain 3, 1, 2, 3, which acts as our first double crochet, then 2 double crochet into the same stitch, 1 double crochet into the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches. The first one you can add a bead into here, the last one you can add a bead into here, and then the last chain 3 of the previous round, or the last double crochet, you will do 1, 2, 3 double crochet into there. Okay, so here's our piece. We're going to turn our work to begin round 13, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 2 double crochet into the same stitch. One and 2, like that. Now we're going to do 1 double crochet into the next double crochet to the very last one, and in the last one we will do 3 double crochet into there just like normal. So I'll meet you once you've completed that. So this is my piece at the end of round 13. You should have 13 double crochet across. Now for round 14. Here we are for round 14. For round 14 we're going to do the same thing, and for round 15 we're going to do the same thing. So it's going to start off with chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet into the same stitch, 1 double crochet into the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stitches, then 3 double crochet in the last stitch. Then for round 15, same thing, 1, 2, 3, chain 3 to start, 2 double crochet into the same stitch, then 1 double crochet into the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 double crochets, and then in the last double crochet, 3 double crochet into there. So at the end of round 14, you will have 17 double crochet, and at the end of round 15, you will have 21 double crochet. I will meet you at the end of round 15. So here we are for round 14. We're going to turn our work, begin round 14, start off with chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet into the same stitch, 1 and 2, and then 1 double crochet into the next double crochet all the way to the end, to the last chain 3 of the previous round, which is our last double crochet. We're going to do 3 double crochet into there, turn your work, and begin round 15. I'll meet you at the end of round 15. So at the end of row 15, you're going to slip stitch 6 stitches. So just the exact same thing we did here, we're going to do it again. So 6 stitches in, so I will show you. Here's my piece at the end of round 15. To start round 16, I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to slip stitch into the same stitch, slip stitch into there. Slip stitch into the second stitch, which is 2, the third stitch, which is 3, slip stitch into the fourth stitch, which is 4, the fifth stitch, which is 5, and the sixth stitch, which is 6. And that's going to move you into the middle 11 stitches. So right here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stitches that we're going to be working in. So in these 11 stitches, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to, the same one that we ended our last slip stitch into, we're going to chain 3, which acts as our first double crochet, 2 double crochet into the same stitch, 1 double crochet into the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitches, and then 3 double crochet into the last stitch here. You can also add a bead into the 7th stitch in if you'd like. So we're going to do that now. Here's my piece. Start off with chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet into the same stitch, 1, 2, 1 double crochet into the next 9 stitches, 9, and into the last stitch here, the 10th one, we're going to do 3 double crochet, and that would use up our 11 stitches in the center, and 3, like this. Okay, so now for round 17. Here's round 16, round 17. Round 17, we're going to do the same thing, chain 3, which acts as our first double crochet, 2 double crochet into the same stitch, 1 double crochet into the next stitches until the very end, the last double crochet, which is also the chain 3 of the previous round, we're going to do 3 double crochet into there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in the middle, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 total double crochet for round 17. For round 18 and 19, same thing again. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23 double crochet for round 18. And it should be 27 double crochet for round 19 because we had 4 each round. So complete rounds 17, 18, and 19, and I will meet you at the end of round 19. So round 17, there are no beads. If you're adding beads, the beads are in round 18. 1, chain 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th stitch, bead 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20th stitch, bead 21, 22, 23. Okay, and round 19, there's no beads. So that's the next 3 rows. Complete those rows like normal. I will meet you at the end of round 19. So at the end of round 19, we are going to indent as well. So unlike the last 2, which we indented 6, we're actually going to indent 7. So begin round 19 with chain 1, well, turn your work, and then chain 1, and then slip stitch into the same stitch, 1. The next stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to lead you to the middle 15 double crochet. And we're going to work the next round into the middle 15 double crochet. So here's my piece at the end of round 19. I have 27 double crochet across. Now for round 20. For round 20, I'm going to turn my work. Begin by chain 1 and slip stitch into the same stitch. For my first slip stitch into the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, and the 7th one. And that's going to lead you 6 on this side, 6 on this side, and 15 on the inside. Okay, so just like this, round 20. So for round 20, the 15 double crochet on the inside, we are going to start off like normal, chain 3, 2 double crochet into the same stitch, 1 double crochet into the next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, where there's a bead, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 3 double crochet into the last stitch. And for round 21, same thing, 22, same thing, and 23, same thing. We are going to do that. 21 will have 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
23 stitches. 22 should have 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23.
4, 5, 6, 27 stitches. And 23 will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 30, 31 double crochet. So we're going to do rounds 20, 21, 22, and 23. I will meet you at the end of round 23. So it's going to be done the exact same way. We have a dot here and on round 20. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a dot here on round 22 after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And those are our dots for those rounds. So I will meet you at the end of round 23. So to begin round 20, we're going to start off with chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet into the same stitch. 1 and 2. 1 double crochet into the next 13 stitches. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
and 13. And then on our last stitch, the 14th one, we will do 3 double crochet into there. 1, 2, and 3, and that's going to leave us with 6 double crochet remaining, which is going to match the 6 double crochet at the beginning. And then we're just going to turn our work chain 3 and begin round 21, 22, 23, and I will meet you at the end of round 23. So here we are at the end of this row. Now we are going to look at row 24. So here we are at the end of row 23 right here. It's telling us to slip stitch into the next 14 stitches until the next 5 stitches in the center here where we're going to work for the stump of the tree. Okay, so we're going to do that now. So here we are at the end of round 23. For round 24, we're going to turn our work, chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch into the first stitch, or the same stitch, 1, the next one, 2, the next one, the next one, 3, the next one, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
13, and 14. That'll leave you to the center 5 stitches, including this 14th one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the center. Just like this. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For round 24, we're going to just create the stump, which is starting with chain 3, then 1 double crochet into the same stitch, 1 double crochet into the next, 3 stitches, and then 2 double crochet into the last stitch. So that'll use up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. Okay, so let's start off with chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet into the same stitch. One double crochet into the next stitch. The next one. And the next one. Then we have 1 stitch left over. We used 4 so far. In the last 5th stitch, we are going to do 2 double crochet into there, 1 and 2. And then that's going to create our stump like that. Okay, so now our Christmas tree is done. So what we're going to do is cut our yarn, tie it in, and we're going to create the next trees. Okay, so we're going to start off the next tree onto the next chain 3 space in this group here. We're going to create the tree all the way up until our first peak. So we're going to finish our first triangle here, and then after we'll get to this part here on the next tree, we're going to connect it. So I'm going to start my tree here, work up to the first part, and I will show you how to connect it. So let's do that right now. So if we look at the instructions, it'll tell us on here, on round 11, we are going to connect with this arrow, this last stitch into the stitch on this tree, in this corner here, and then we're going to work our way backwards to complete row 12. Okay, so we're going to do that. So here is my piece. I have done the first part. I'm ready to connect. So once you get to the end, all you're going to do is insert your hook into the stitch on the side here of your previous triangle. Insert it and complete a slip stitch like this. Now you're ready to turn your work. Begin row 12. So we're going to, because we have to indent 6 stitches, so we're going to chain 1, slip stitch into the next stitch on our new triangle here. So the next stitch here is here. Slip stitch into there, 1. The next one, 2. The next one, 3. The next one, 4. The next one, 5. And the next one, 6. And that will slip stitch us 6 indent. That'll lead us to the middle 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we will start our new triangle on. And that'll leave us with the stitches on both sides. Okay, so just like here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that'll leave us with the middle 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to work into our new triangle, and that'll leave us with our stitches here and on the side here. So we're going to start our new triangle now. Do the same thing, connect it at the end of round 15. Start 16, your new triangle, connect it at the end of round 19. Start 20, your new triangles, connect it at the end of round 23. And then finish round 24. Then you're going to tie it off, fasten it up, and then start your new tree in your next group. And you're going to keep doing trees all the way around. So at the end, you're going to have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trees all the way around connected. So do those 12 trees. I will meet you once you have your 12 trees completed.